This is not a sci-fi movie, but a plane that can't even catch a missile. It has escaped the pursuit of thousands of anti-aircraft missiles with incredible speed. Its appearance is sci-fi. Its design and performance are far beyond its time. Even today, it is still a legend. It is the SR-71 Blackbird Reconnaissance aircraft, which is known as an alien technology. During the Cold War, the United States and the Soviet Union, in order to maintain global control and influence, fell into a tense dilemma. Both sides invested a lot of resources in military and technology. If you want to take the lead, you need to understand how the opponent's next move will go. As for the United States in the 1950s, they had very little knowledge of the information on the Soviet territory. They tried to use reconnaissance aircraft, but at that time, the large-scale radar war in the Soviet Union and the ground-to-air missile bases in all parts of the country made the United States Intelligence Department unable to take action. At that time, the United States urgently needed a reconnaissance aircraft that could not be tracked by Soviet aircraft and missiles. Thus, the famous U-2 reconnaissance aircraft was born under such a background. The U-2 reconnaissance aircraft is a high-speed reconnaissance aircraft developed by the American Lockheed Martin Company. It can carry out a full-day reconnaissance mission at an altitude of more than 20,000 meters. At that time, any Soviet aircraft and missiles could not reach this height. Even United States President Eisenhower was surprised that such an altitude was so low that the Soviet Union's radar could not detect the issue. But the fact proves that the Americans were wrong and were quickly defeated by the Soviet Union. On Labor Day, May 1st, 1960, the latest Soviet anti-aircraft missile SAM-2 successfully shot down the U-2, and the pilot was also captured by the Soviet Union.
Since then, the American-Soviet situation has become more and more tense.
But the United States did not plan to give up the search for the Soviet Union. Since the U-2 does not work, then switch to a faster plane, fly to a higher altitude to search. Under the pressure of such a radical demand, the Lockheed Martin Company launched once more and created an unprecedented aircraft, the SR-71 Blackbird. Its speed reached an amazing 3.2 Mach, that is 60 years ago. Even now, no one can compete with it. Due to its rapid speed, the outside temperature of the SR-71 will reach an amazing 260 degrees Celsius, and the common aircraft aluminum alloy will be easily softened and deformed. So 92% of Blackbird's body is made of titanium alloy. Not only does it have a strange shape, but it also has a special black paint on its body to reduce radar radiation. This is also the origin of its name. Blackbird is the first practical jet fighter to successfully break through the heat barrier. No fighter has ever been shot down by enemy aircraft or air defense missiles. But the biggest threat to Blackbird is not the enemy's missiles or fighters. There are only 32 Blackbirds in total, with 12 falling in the accident. This makes the American soldiers love and hate it, and its cost of maintenance is very scary. Each Blackbird costs about $300 million in the defense budget of the United States every year to maintain the mission of Blackbird. As a result, the S-271 Blackbird was gradually replaced. Its role has become less and less. In addition to political factors and the reason for the national defense budget, it finally retired in 1998.